Welcome back to the Hollowed RPG channel, our special two-shot, Saints and Sinners, An Adventure of Ilari. We have our returning cast of characters. We have Casperion, the Hobgoblin Cleric, Callus, the Kalashtar Cleric, and Hal, the Elf Cleric Druid. All clerics and part of the Order of the Saints of the Holy Hexad, the dominant religious organization in the continent representing the six deities. They have made their way to the Broken Temple, a ruined, cursed site in the northwestern section of the South Ward of Ilari, after reports of a miraculous heretic child performing miracles but also speaking against the church and even the deities themselves. After investigation, they found that the child had somehow made his way to the Broken Temple and was somehow possessed by some sort of entity. They journeyed there, and after being attacked by some undead shadows, made their way to the entrance of the Broken Temple. After investigating some of the ruined structures nearby, they had found the secret to unlocking the front doors to the temple. And once they started to unlock the temple by moving the relief of the moon and stars in the center fountain, two guardian temple dogs awoke from their slumber to do their duty and attack any intruders. After a harrowing fight where Casperion nearly died if it wasn't for the boost of vitality given to them by their companion Callus, the group eventually slayed the temple dogs and decided to take a rest under the protective dome of Callus and regain their strength before continuing. So that is where we find ourselves in the early morning in the Broken Temple. Saints, the day is yours.
Since you unlocked the door, Callus, shall we continue?
Yes. That was a little rough yesterday. Let's hopefully this one goes a little better.
Certainly. I would hope it would.
An interesting thing to point out, though, is I only moved the moon. I haven't actually moved the stars yet, so we should be prepared for something to happen when I move the stars. As I come up the stairs here, Richard, are the statues still dead where we left them, or are they back up where they were?
They are dead where you left them.
Okay, great. Anyone who's good at... I mean, I don't actually know your guys' stats. If either of you are good at investigating, we might want to check the bodies, see if there's anything of interest.
I look at
on them.
Casperion, kind of shrug and shake my head. Not so much.
I'm a cleric, not a wizard.
Indeed.
All right, then. And then Callus reaches over to the stars and slides them into their proper location.
Once again,
alignment.
You turn the outer stone reliefs in the center of the fountain, and as it slides into place, you hear a click and the relief depresses down, and you hear as stone slides against stone. But other than that, nothing else happens.
Shall we check the doors?
Yeah, I think it's time. I would like to open this door, so should I just click it, Richard? Well, that did it. I'm also going to, as we open the doors, I'm going to say one moment before we go further in, and I expend my feature that gives everybody Eyes of Night for an hour.
Okay.
One's got 300 feet.
All right.
All right.
So as you guys enter the temple building, mosaic tiles beneath your feet, large stone pillars flanking on either side. Surprisingly an empty space, aside from metal braziers lining the walls, along with decorative statue gargoyles adorning the walls. And ahead of you straight, a large stone altar draped in decaying red cloth flanked by metal flagpoles with decaying black flags. A large cage hangs in the far back corner above what appears to be a large skull of what you all would know, thanks to your training, of a dragon.
Yes, my friend Belladin would love this place.
And inside the cage, there's also a statue, once again, of an angelic female form.
Well, that seems like the betrayer, again, the one that the creature wanted to free, maybe, or
Yep.
or just representing the god. But we know that that creature's actual form is in here somewhere. I
And
see
I'll,
doors on the right or the left.
yeah, point to the door on
And
the right that I see.
you see 2 doors to your right and to your left.
Would you like me to test the doors, see if they're locked?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
Before
idea.
we do anything, I'm still freaked from yesterday, so I'm going to cast Aid on everybody.
All right.
So you
Oh,
get
Thank
5
you.
more hit points, and your max goes up 5.
Very nice. So as Casperian mutters his prayer of incantation, you feel once again a boost of vitality, more permanent, still just as effective.
I'll cast my mage hand and try this door on our left,
It is locked.
and I'll move over and do the same thing.
It is locked as well.
They both
Wow.
appear to be locked.
Are any of these braziers lit that are kind of surrounding the outside of the room here?
That you see the charred remains of charcoal and wood that has become now petrified almost over time.
Callus is going to say, I don't know if this is going to do anything, but based on the nature of the last set of doors, maybe it will, and pull out their tinderbox and try and light this brazier here.
Hal will see him
Okay.
trying to do that, and he'll cast bonfire on this one over here.
I always forget you can do that.
And then I'll drop concentration and see if it stays lit after about 20 seconds.
The bonfire lights the brazier to your left, Callus, but as you strike your tinderbox, there is the remnants of the wood that was once there seem to have been burned, and the charcoal and wood that's left has been petrified over time.
Okay. Well, before we go out and acquire tinder for these braziers, maybe there's another way to open the doors. Callus is going to step towards the altar and check. Are these filled with a liquid?
Yes, they are. A red liquid.
No.
If you would like to
Drink it.
try to discern the nature of the liquid, you can.
I guess I can roll an investigate or whatever works.
Give me an investigation or nature I would say investigation check.
Guidance.
You did it right before I hit
Yep. As Casperian expertly.
it. Wow, that was quick. Unfortunately, it was only a 15.
15, good enough. This appears to be blood. Surprisingly, still viscous and liquid and uncoagulated.
Yeah, Callus will kind of lean back and say, petrification of the coal and the wood, and this should have dried by now. There's definitely something keeping this blood fresh.
Is there any on the altar? Is there any grooves that pour out into these things on the side?
Ooh. Is there? Well, now that I'm this close.
Give me a perception check.
Yes. Guidance?
Always.
Good luck, brother. Oh wait, wrong campaign.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one bounced all over the place. That's a 22.
Yeah, given the doors being open now and a slight airflow coming in, and the decaying cloth upon the altar kind of flutters, and you do see groove marks leading to both braziers.
Indeed.
Maybe they would do some type of sacrifice here on the altar, and it would catch into these basins.
That's a good point. It's probably likely. I don't know what they do with the bodies. Can I take a look around to see if they drag the body away, or see if there's any blood splatters or anything?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Oops.
Gasparian is just literally just
13.
watching us do this stuff and like, oh, they're going to check something. I'm going to do guidance real quick.
Yeah, it comes up and inappropriately touches you.
Sure, I'll give you guidance. So,
I see you're looking at something. Let me put my hand on your shoulder.
I mean, it's only fair. He popped this pixie out at you, so.
14.
14. You look around and the tiles, it's surprisingly clean. Not even really much dust. And you remember noticing outside the courtyard and the ruins, a lot of cobwebs and dirt In here, not a single trace of any cobwebs, dust, really,
I don't
insects.
see anything that might pertain to somebody who might have been sacrificed. I think we need to look around a bit more. Did you touch the skeleton?
No. Would it be maybe like a religion check to discern like why they're using a dragon skull on this altar? Like what the point of that would be?
Sure, give me a religion check.
Callus raises an eyebrow at Casparian.
Yep.
All right.
You get guidance, and you get guidance.
Oh wow. I need it. Hopefully it's good. Nope. 12.
12. I mean, you wouldn't know the exact purpose. You do know that as Valinar's 5 lieutenants were the ancestors of all dragons, that dragons were considered prepare and follow her.
Interesting. Okay.
I will take 10 minutes as the group looks around to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You spend 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic, and you do get 6 hints of magic. 7 hints, actually. Your magical bonfire, obviously.
Yeah, that would
You also get...
That would dissipate as I cast Detect Magic.
Fade, yeah. Let me delete that then. You get hints of magic from this brazier, this brazier, this brazier, this brazier. The 2 braziers, cauldrons containing the blood, and also the doors.
Okay, so
Are they all the same
am I
school?
correct?
The magic on the doors is abjuration, as is abjuration and enchantment on the cauldrons of blood, and then enchantment on the cauldrons next to the doors.
Okay. And I'll point that out to the group. Perhaps I can light this one on fire, and I'll cast bonfire into the one that Callus is moving towards.
As how does that? Callus is going to look at this one here to the south end and see if there's anything in there that could be lit on fire.
Once again, you see the same remnants of petrified charcoal and firewood.
I'll drop my bonfire and see if it stays lit.
Drops.
Well,
Should
the
we go
doors
get
are
some twigs?
warded, I think, but time to collect some saplings, some from the dried trees out front, perhaps.
I would rather take some time to get wood than waste the spell dispelling whatever magic is on the door.
Indeed.
As you guys head out, Hal, at a pretty fast sprint, making your way to the tree that near where you guys took shelter for the evening under Callus's dome. Yeah, the trees here are pretty dead and dry.
Callus is gonna check the lion for kindling. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go to this tree.
You find that he
Give me
has no
cons.
heart.
Oh, that's how it happens.
So easy enough. I'm not even gonna, we're not even gonna go through any rolls or anything. You guys can spend, I'll say, between hacking it and gathering it, 20 to 30 minutes. You can get enough kindling to fill up the braziers.
Go around filling them up one by one.
Yeah, I'm gonna check Casparian and be like, you didn't drink any of that blood while we were gone, did you?
He's a bit flushed
No.
if you look at him.
You were saying how parched you were right before we left, and you seem completely fine now. I'm just kidding. All right, so we put the kindling in there, and then this is actually a meta question because I don't have bonfire. Can you concentrate on the bonfire and then move it, or do you have to release
I
it
can
and
just-
then cast it again?
it's a
to
cantrip.
change the location?
I can just do it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area.
It does.
Oh, perfect.
If you had control flame, you could control a non-magical flame and move it 5 feet if there is kindling in that area.
Nice.
I was making a pyromancer style sorcerer, so I took all flame spells. So I was reading them all.
Nice.
So which
Very
one are you guys
familiar.
lighting first?
Perhaps there is a trick to this. Perhaps we have to light them in order. Is there any markings on these braziers, Callus?
Callus is gonna go over and look.
Give me a perception check if you're just going to look.
Callus walks by Casparian really quick to get a tap on the shoulder.
He just brushed me and yeah.
Sparian's just hanging out on the steps while you guys ran out and did 30 minutes of hard labor of gathering firewood.
Just, taking it easy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hmm.
Did you say perception?
Yes.
It's 17.
17. There doesn't appear to be any markings differentiating the different braziers. You do see that they do have some, etching of runic scroll work on each of them, but Nothing to distinguish them apart from each other.
Callus is going to walk over to Hal and saying, all right, point at the door to the right, our right, and say one, or heads, and then point to the one that, and then Callus says tails.
Okay. And
And then walks over and does the same thing, points at the northern brazier and then the southern one and says, and then points to the southern one. Let's try that one first.
all right, very good. Put bonfire and see if it catches anything on fire.
You see the wood catch fire in the kindling that you put in the brazier.
Okay. Do it over here.
All right, you drop bonfire on the other one. The wood stays lit.
This one, Callus, or this one here? Same order, closest to the throne, or I mean,
Well-
that was a Freudian slip. To the bloody altar.
Throne, huh? Hal, why don't we try checking to see if this door unlocked first?
It's warded. Can you spell it? Or here, let's
try-
back up. I will try to open it with
Yeah.
my mage hand.
You cast your mage hand and try to push the door in, and it remains locked.
Locked still.
Let's try to open this one. Maybe it's like a
indeed.
trick. You do those ones and this one unlocks.
Very well. I'm still locked, apparently.
All right, then let's just can never be easy, huh?
Would you like me to light the fire?
Yes, please.
I light it on fire.
This girl is on fire. All right, the braziers are lit, illuminating now the open area of the temple, casting shadows on the draconic gargoyle figures and the large dragon skull sitting atop the altar.
Well,
What about the two in the back of the room?
that's a good point. Perhaps you have some leftover kindling, yeah, Callus?
Do we hear any clicks or anything when those light? Because when Hal did detect magic, you didn't mention those two near the door.
Yeah, you did not
the
get
top.
any hints of magic off those.
But I mean, we can light them anyhow.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, you guys. I'll say you have just enough kindling left over. And now the braziers are all lit.
And
Perhaps,
the doors are not open.
Perhaps there's a hidden switch or something on this altar, like the other temple that we visited.
Well, the pool's also lit, right?
Yes,
No.
Did you say that, Hal?
abjuration and enchantment.
Which is interesting considering the door. Didn't you say, Hal, that the doors were also enchantment, right? Maybe
Abjuration.
the pools have something to do with it.
The doors were abjuration and the braziers were enchantment.
Maybe
Would
they're
you
all
like
connected.
me to light the blood on fire? That's
Yeah,
kind of
let's
gross.
see what happens.
Very well. I will attempt to bonfire the blood.
Callus moves away from the blood.
You attempt to create a bonfire over the cauldrons of blood. The flame flickers for a moment and then goes out.
No such luck. Maybe something secret about it.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Can I look at the statue in the chain to see if there's any outstanding markings or anything? Like to see if gems for eyes or, a ring on each finger or something like that.
Give me a perception check.
20.
20. No gems for eyes or anything. She is holding a chalice, which she appears to be like pouring down.
I'm not putting my blood on the skull, just so everyone's aware.
It's just a skull. It doesn't have any magic on it. And Hal will start climbing up onto the dragon.
Okay.
I'll use like a piece of my thorn whip to put a little bit of blood in there and hang my hand over the chalice and see what happens and bleed into the chalice.
The chalice?
Yep, into the chalice.
Dang.
Okay. A little bit of blood gathers and it slowly trickles down and then just drops down on the skull and nothing happens.
I think it's the pools.
Well, I was thinking perhaps we pour something into the chalice and then it pours onto the dragon and then it goes over into the cauldrons of blood.
I think you'd need a lot more blood.
Chop off my head.
I'd really rather not, Hal.
Oh, very good. I don't have any water I can make or anything like that.
I do. Callus goes over to the door and casts command and says open. I'm just kidding.
It opens. No, just kidding.
I mean, if it was a mimic, it would have to. Would you like me to create water somewhere?
In the chalice, perhaps.
All right.
Okay, you create water in the chalice.
Oh my God, that's so big.
Water cascades down into this corner of the temple, splashing over the altar and the cauldron, the cage, now splashing over your feet as it goes out into the temple. Give me perception checks.
Yes, sir.
Hal especially, because you were up. Okay. You would all notice that the chalice did seem to rattle as the water splashed over it.
It rattled?
Yes, it seemed to move in the hands of the statue.
Mm.
Did you see that? It wiggled in her hand.
It definitely did. Callus is gonna
A flood of
follow.
water just ran over it. Yeah, sure.
Callus follows Hal's lead and climbs up onto the altar, onto the skull, and removes the chalice from the statue's hands.
All right. Give me a constant. No, just kidding. No, so you remove the chalice.
I was ready.
Uh-huh. It comes
save.
free. It is a finely made stone chalice appearing to be made out of marble.
Wow, did you hear that, everybody? The DM said it was a jeweled chalice worth 1,000 GP. That's fantastic. We can finally cast Hero's Feast.
Is there anything in it?
What to do with this? No, I mean your blood, but it got cleaned out with the water. I'm
Perception check or investigation check? Callus.
23. It was almost a 1.
23. The water did seem to wash away Hal's fresh blood. You do notice that, however, that the parts of the chalice seem to be stained a brownish, ruddy red color.
All right. Callus is gonna dip the chalice into this one here
Okay.
and get some blood and
All
say,
right.
I'm not drinking this unless someone else wants to try that. And pours a little bit of the blood into this bonfire to see if it does anything.
Okay. The fire suddenly grows and starts to flicker different colors.
Ooh. Perhaps you need to do all of them, Callus.
Red, blue.
So black, white, what?
Green, red, and blue.
Perhaps it is for each chromatic color of a dragon.
That seems about right. Callus says as they walk to the next brazier around the room and pour blood into the different braziers.
As you
By
pour
the
blood into the
doors.
second brazier over here, you do hear, once again, the sliding of stone against stone near this door.
And then if they need to, they will. Actually, they will. They'll go to this basin and then fill up the chalice here in this basin
Mhm.
and then dump them in these two.
All right. And once again, the flames grow and flicker with those 5 different colors, and you hear the sliding of stone once again.
I feel like, I don't know. What do you think?
Can I check to see if the door is open by mage handing it again?
Yep. You mage hand and push the door, and it opens.
This way is open. Should I perhaps check the other one? I'll move over and
Yeah, good call.
do the same thing.
It opens.
Well, Callus holds the coin up. Should we just leave it to chance?
Of course.
All right. Callus points to the one on the right, says tails. The one on the left says heads.
What happens if it's a 1 or a 2?
All right. So heads. We're going left. I like the idea that this experienced, hardened, well-fought, and well-trained group is just like, we're not going to make any of our own decisions. We're just going to flip coins.
I feel like that's probably pretty accurate.
All right. Here we go.
So as you guys enter this circular chamber, you see ahead of you a circle of stone benches surrounded by large wooden shelves surrounding the outer walls. And a series of larger wooden shelves surrounding the inner, creating another circle on the inside. It would appear to be filled with leather-bound books.
I look for a tome of strength and dexterity.
I'm looking for a tome of intellect or presence, I think is the other one.
I'm looking for Tusk Love.
There you go.
All right, all three of you give me investigation checks as you are looking through the books. In order, Hal, then Callus, then Casperian.
Oh, sorry. I just
That's,
clicked mine
that's
already.
Hmm?
Dang.
Hal, you take a tome off the shelf and start to flip through it, and the pages are blank.
They're blank,
Callus,
friends. Can't see anything on this.
you go to open your tome. And it's not blank, but the words there's no words anymore. You see letters and remnants of words, but it seems like the ink has been removed on the pages and creates these swirl of different patterns. Casper, and you open your book and you find some of it blank and some of it once again filled with these strange pattern symbols made out of the remnants of words. And
That's,
Casper, and as you pick up your tome and flip through it and close the book, you guys hear the fluttering of paper still. As suddenly,
Fire.
Callus, the stack of papers on the shelf nearest to you suddenly starts to unfold into a shape of what appears to be a drake.
The oh, I thought it was a book golem. Gonna riddle us to death.
Same thing with you, Hal, and Casperian across from you. You see one as well.
How high are the ceilings in here? For no particular reason.
It's a dome, so at its height, I would probably say 30 feet, going to 10 feet on the edges.
Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you.
And I figure you guys have a higher passive perception than that, right?
Yep, 17.
And search these tomes in the library of the Broken Temple. You guys are suddenly assailed by what you know to be the form of drakes, but in tiny form, made out of paper. And let's roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. Right.
I get advantage, so I'm gonna roll that again. That's way better. 19 for me.
All right. So, as these paper drakes take form, open their jaws, and you hear this strange hissing sound as like paper scraping against paper. First act is Callus. What would you like to do?
All right. This thing's like in melee with me, right? Folding out of that
Yep.
bookcase.
Yep.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm just gonna enact Steps of Night, so I start hovering off the ground about 5 feet.
All right.
And I move so that I'm still in melee with it. I don't know if we figured out how to do the aura thing, but I am going to channel divinity to start that, just because Callus remembers the fight with the lions yesterday and how the temporary HP just made a difference. And
All right.
so that's that one. So
You can go ahead and make
30-foot aura.
All right.
Oh man, Hal's just out of it. And that's action, bonus action. So Callus is just gonna lift off the ground, hold their staff out, and say, "These drakes are probably vulnerable to fire if I have to put my finger on it." And that's their turn.
As they hover into the air, you see Callus once again rise up and hold his holy symbol. The area around them, within 30 feet, suddenly the light becomes almost as if twilight. All right, next up, Casperian.
I think I will move there. And I will cast Spirit Guardians. So a aura of 15 feet around me. Sure, that won't be confusing.
All right, I got it. All right, what do your spirit guardians look like?
They look like pixies.
So how popping out his
Actually,
very
they look
odd.
like picked seas. They look like little angry Scotsmen.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
even more terrifying. Bonus action, movement, anything else?
That's all I'm gonna move, and yeah, I guess that's it.
All right, it's the start of their turn, right? When they take damage
It's
for
it's at yeah. They have to make a wisdom save or take damage.
Okay.
All right. I would like to move over next to our good friend
Uh,
Casperian.
Casparian,
And-
you get 10 temp HP.
And do you choose Spirit Guardians who it affects?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
basically, I choose who it doesn't affect. I think.
Doesn't affect, yeah.
Actually, you get 12 because I would have done it to me first. So I get 10 HP, you get 12 HP. Or temp HP. Sorry about that, Hal.
All good. I'll move over to next to Casperian. What is this here in the middle? What's that look like?
It is another brazier. It's a stone pit filled with petrified wood and charcoal inside of what looks like a kind of black magic circle.
Can I put bonfire in it?
Sure.
Just to see what happens before we have to go chop more wood.
I mean, there's enough empty books in here. We should be okay.
All right. So you cast bonfire.
Oh, and also the creatures their speed is halved inside the area.
Okay. And as you cast bonfire, the other braziers in the room alight as the magic circle suddenly glows as well. And all the remaining braziers within the room alight.
I think you found the on switch, Hal.
It seems like it. And he shields his eyes from the glare of the light. That's my turn.
The chamber suddenly comes alight as the rest of the braziers magically alight. It is now the paper drake's turn.
Hal, you get 7 temp HP.
Thank you.
This one will fly across the room and make a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah.
17.
He makes it, so he only takes half of 19.
19.
No, I
Nice.
take it back. Wait, that doesn't sound right. That looked like way too many dice.
Oh, I see what it is. It rolled the radiant and the necrotic.
And
It's
okay,
two
so
separate
it's half
rolls.
of it's half of radiant, half of 7.
Half of 7? Okay. So 3. As these angry Scotsmen, tiny Scotsmen, assail this paper drake. So hovering in the air next to you, Hal, it is going to multi-attack you. It is going to first try to bite you for an 8.
That misses.
Second attack with its claws.
Misses too.
And suddenly its large barbed paper tail. Roll me a D2, Hal.
2.
2. Casperion, it's going to make a tail attack against you as it has a 10-foot reach.
3 attacks? Nice.
Yep. Wow.
Miss.
All right.
5d6 is no joke, too.
So this one, I didn't roll initiative for all of them. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's just going to fly right up in here.
Wisdom save.
Yep. 10.
Fail. We take 7.
7 points of damage. All right, the last one. Oh no, sorry, it's still his turn. He's
He's
going.
just so shocked from that 7 points of damage. He's losing
Yeah.
his turn.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to make a bite attack against you, Casperion. 19 to hit
That hits.
for 14 piercing, and then a claw attack against you.
Ooh.
23 to hit.
Damn. Keeps. Yep.
And then I need someone to roll me a D3.
I'll do it.
All right.
That's me.
All right. Yep. That's gonna make a tail attack against you.
Thank goodness, man. 25.
All right. This last one will go now. Make a wisdom save. 7 fails. Same damage, right?
Yep.
All right. So he takes 7 points. And then he's going to make a bite attack against you, Callus.
That's a miss.
A claw attack.
That's also a miss.
And then I need you to roll a
I'll do it again.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to reach Hal. So a D2, please.
D2. That's me again. Let's do it.
19 to hit.
19 misses.
That's a miss.
Damn, you guys are getting lucky.
Gotta love that plate.
All right, that is their turn.
Back to me. All right, I'm gonna spiritual weapon, so I'll need that axe back on the field.
All right.
Ooh, it's probably gonna miss with a 12 though.
The spiritual weapon is about to slash through its form, and the body just barely folds its body out of the way of the hit, and it just barely passes by it.
Bummer. All right. I'm gonna just try hitting them.
Go for it.
Well, not with a natural one.
No, you go and attack with your staff of healing, and once again, if it doesn't even have to fold out of the way as a staff. If you try to lift your staff and try to strike it, but like you get caught up in the book shelving, and like it's just awkward. Like you're like not able to get off the attack even.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
It's my turn.
All right, Casperion.
Okay, just realized I needed to make 2 con saves to
Oh yeah.
maintain the spell, so that'll do. And that'll do.
Nice.
Nice.
I will also cast Spiritual Weapon.
So you get a great axe as well.
You get
You
a
should-
great axe, and you get a great axe.
But you can say whatever form you want it to be.
Actually, I'll keep it there.
It's a Pitsky.
It's a bagpipe.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like a large angry Scotsman.
Yeah. All right, you can go ahead and roll your attack. I'm assuming you're gonna attack this one.
The one that smacked me a couple of times.
Yeah. 17 hits
Nice.
for 12 force damage. Nice.
Wow, Max.
And then I will pull the dead on him as for an action.
All right. What is the save?
Save is 17.
Wisdom.
That's wisdom.
Yes.
All right. 14.
Nice.
Fail.
So he takes 13 points.
Whew.
Ooh, that's nice.
Nice.
Oh, Max and Min. That's cool.
Nice.
Not really. 2 maxes would be nicer.
All right. As a large angry Scotsman now appears in the midst of the smaller angry Scotsman and attack the paper drake hovering in front of you. All right. Is that your end of your turn, Casperion?
Yes.
All right. Callus?
Oh yeah, let me roll that. Oh, you know what? He got Max last time, but he took damage.
He
I'll do
took
it again.
damage, yeah. So it would be gone already.
Good call. All right, 10 more points of temp HP.
I'm a merciful DM. I will remind you of your helpful
Appreciate it.
abilities.
Appreciate it.
All right. Hal.
Okay, I will slide over here and I will point my finger at the badly injured paper drake and I will
Yep.
cast poison spray. I need a con 15 saving throw. Boom.
15.
Oh.
Just made it.
I'd like to use telekinetic push to push this guy over here.
Okay.
A strength saving throw, excuse me, strength.
Strength saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh, look at that. It's a negative. Oh, you found your best friend's Hal.
I know. I'd like to move it here. Run back out of the way while still trying to stay inside Callus's aura. And that's my turn. There we go.
10 temp HP.
Cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right. This one is going to fly down, make a failure. Is it the same damage no matter what?
No, he rolls it every
Every
round.
round.
Yeah, every round, right? Yeah,
Yep.
so you can roll that again for me, Casperian. Woof.
Oh, look at that. That's great.
So,
20.
20. Nice.
Damn, Randy. Great roll.
It's all in the wrist.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's going to attack you now, though.
Well, that seems like poor sportsmanship.
For a bite for 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
All right.
cheering me up.
Claws now for
Oh,
4.
thank goodness.
And someone roll me a d6, please. Oh, its tail attack does not recharge.
Yay.
All right.
I mean, oh, shucks. Ooh.
And the Spirit Guardians drops.
Oh, no.
Just in time.
Oh, yeah. Man, bummer. Because that was 20 points of damage they would have gotten.
Mm-hmm. All right, this one's going to, keep going after you, Casperion. 20 to hit
Yep.
for 13.
Man, you're doing good damage.
Claws, 16 to hit.
No, that misses.
And someone roll me a d6. Ooh.
Shit.
All right, roll me a
Sorry,
d2. Callus says you.
I need, yeah. I think someone else should. Oh.
All right, Casperion.
Oh, thank goodness.
14.
Misses.
Oh,
It is.
look at that damage.
This one is going to hop over and fly over and land here real quick.
Oh, behind me? Nice.
Yep. Someone roll me a d3.
Yeah, not me anymore. Don't make me do it. Not after that poor showing.
One. How? It's going to bite at you.
Nope.
All right. Someone roll me a d3, please. 2. Casperion. Claws. Wow. All right. And someone roll me a d6. 2. It does not recharge. Oh, guys got lucky that round. Callus, it is your
Yeah, we did.
turn. I mean, it's the end of their turn. If you want to give them temporary hit points, then by all means.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to check.
All right, with my action, let's see here. I did that at a third. It better not have consumed 3. I'm gonna roll 2 more d8s.
Yeah, go for it. It says 3rd level, so with the staff.
So
All right.
that's 21 points of healing to Casperion.
Very nice. As you untangle your staff from the shelf and you kind of lay it on your companion's shoulder.
All right. Plus my spellcasting modifier. So that's actually +7. No, my modifier. +3. So
24.
24.
Very
All
nice.
right. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to swing my Mighty Axe.
17 hits.
Yeah, it's the one in Casperion to the south there. So it's going to do
Okay.
7 points of force damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to roll. That's the end of my turn.
You see black ink starting to run along its pages. It's inked. It's not bloodied. It's inked.
Ooh.
All right, Casperion.
Okay. Bonus action, Misty Step.
All right.
What nastiness can I do? The heck, I will. I don't know if you can see that the injured one above my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
I'll throw a guiding bolt at him.
All right, go for it. 19 hits. As your guiding bolts hits into it, and you see parts of the paper vaporize in the radiant energy. The inked words all covering its body now glow. Next attack has advantage.
And then maybe I'll move over there. And that's it.
All right, Hal, you're up.
Is Callus floating in the air or is he on the ground?
He's 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Still within range.
Yeah. How about these paper drakes?
They would all be on the ground
Okay.
because they don't have a hover speed. They have a fly speed. So
So I want to cast Erupting Earth,
Ooh.
but it says stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on the point that I can see. It centered on that point, so point I can see within range.
Fuck up all
But
these
I don't.
bookshelves,
But I
homie.
don't want to hit Callus.
I'm 10 feet up, so if it's coming out of the floor, oh, it's a cube.
But I don't know if it's a cube. Like, is it a cube 20 by 20 by 20 or?
all right.
Yes, it goes straight up inside that cube.
Yeah. 20-foot area. You can cast it within 120 feet of what you
Okay.
can see, and then it affects the 20-foot cube.
I would
So-
like to use telekinetic push on this guy.
All right.
Strength save
Ooh.
DC 15.
I think I know what you're doing, and I love it.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Push him right here.
Okay.
Then I cast Erupting
I
Earth.
love it. I love it. I love it.
20-foot
All right.
cube.
Just outside. And what is the saves?
Dexterity
Beautiful.
saving throw. It's going to be DC probably 15 again. Let me make sure.
Ooh, so the top left one saves, the other two fail.
So let me roll the damage.
Oh, did you read the damage?
Yeah. What level are you casting this at?
At third level.
Okay, 20 damage. So the top one saved, so he takes half. This one failed, so he takes the full. And this one failed, so he takes the full.
Man, cool spell.
As suddenly the earth callus just next to you, you see suddenly the floor suddenly roll and erupt as the bench and shelving goes flying, but I can't move it because it's part of the map and not a token. I should just make tokens and then just make a base map. That'd be cool. But yeah, so that area is now difficult terrain.
Yep.
Cool. Very cool. As the floor is all uneven and broken and dirt is thrown up into the air and dust settles as the floor is cracked.
Just you see Callus turn their head towards you and nod, and then as you're looking around, they say, "Go ahead and move back. I've got this."
It's now Drake's turn.
That hits.
Ah, shit damage though.
I'm not upset about it. Oh, ignore that. I don't know why that happened. That misses.
All right, 18, and I need to roll a d6 for me.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Oof. All right, next one up. As you were the only one left.
Miss.
Jesus. Claw attack.
Miss.
And roll a d6 for me. Oh.
My hands are a little sweaty. Let's do it.
All right, the last one.
Miss.
Jesus.
Miss.
Ugh.
And you get the
Ooh.
tail. Let's do it.
No. Natural 1.
Oh my
Miss.
god. Wow, I'm rolling so terribly.
You just see Callus, staff in one hand to the right, the
Shield and
light.
just-
Yep, the light glowing in the staff, just holding the shield up against these 3 paper drakes, just taking all the hits into the shield.
Yep. Nice. Nice. That is their turn.
So they are going to move their spiritual weapon over and attack the one at advantage.
Okay. So this one. Yep.
Yeah, the one in the
For
middle.
it. Ooh. Yeah, that hits.
26 for 8.
8 force damage. Nice.
And then with no other real option, they're going to cast Spirit Guardians.
All right. I'll do it.
Oh, I already have it on there.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, see the yellow one?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a green and yellow.
All right. So that'll be at their turn.
Yep. Oh, max temp HP.
Nice.
Thank you. That's my turn.
All right, Casperion.
Oh, they're little tiny battle axes.
It'd be cool if Casperian Spirit Guardians was still up, and then this tiny Scotsman can grab the tiny battle axes.
Yep. They just work in tandem.
Okay. I guess my spiritual weapon will attack the guy in front of him.
All right. And which one's yours?
The top one.
Top one. Okay.
Yeah, the top one.
All right. No longer has advantage, but that was a
Ooh, 18.
18 hits. As you see now, it's paper form, barely holding together. Its pages covered with running ink.
And then I will toll the dead on him.
Natural 1.
16. Nice.
All right. As the paper has his form, as he crumples to the ground, the paper folds, flatten out, and just the pages remain. He's
Then I
dead.
move back.
All right. Hal.
I would like to cast Toll the Dead on the one on top. So that's also a wisdom saving throw. DC
All right.
15.
Oh,
Another natural 1.
Cool.
Jeez.
What? That's 22 points of damage. I mean, 4 points of damage.
Yeah, you just read the numbers off, put them together, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Hey, still a little bit of every bit of damage helps, and it was just a cantrip. So.
And as for my bonus action, how far away is he from me? I'm going to step forward 1 step,
Okay.
and I'll do telekinetic shove and push him back 5 feet away from Callus. I guess it wouldn't matter. Here's fine.
Yep. 9.
And then I'll move back around the corner. Well, I want to see. I'll move back.
One thing I was thinking about at the beginning of combat, how you did the telekinetic push. If you had gone up and shoved him into the brazier, it would have been interesting to see how they would have reacted. The paper.
I thought they were
Drakes.
flying, so I didn't.
I
I was like, okay, they're probably flying above it. But I guess I could have shoved him down at an angle. Let me intern. There we go.
As since everything's symmetrical so far, we're gonna have to fight 3 more in the other room, so we can use that there.
All right, this one going to attack you, Callus.
Wisdom saving
At the
throw?
start of their turn, they have to make a wisdom.
Oh, yeah,
saving
that's
throw.
right. I
Yep.
forgot you casted Spirit Guardians. He missed anyway, so
That's 15 points of damage.
as he thought you see him reach out to try to bite you, and the
Mhm.
battle axe is just tear his paper form to shreds,
Love it.
and he drops and flies
Big-
to the ground.
Big fan. So the other one starts its turn with a wisdom save.
Yep.
That's 15 points of damage.
All right. It does, however, fly up towards you
Come on over.
and attack.
That
22 to hit.
does hit.
All right, claw attack. Oh. And roll me a d6, please.
Anybody or
Sorry,
Callus?
I was just adjusting.
Anyone,
No,
anyone, yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's my life in the balance.
It's my.
Yep.
Yep.
Would have happened anyway.
21 to hit
That's exactly my AC.
for 20 slashing damage.
Ouch.
That is its turn, though.
Very nice. I feel bad for it. I'm gonna give it some tip. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you sure? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah,
say no.
I'm very sure. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna need a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay. What are you doing?
Totally dead. So it'd be a DC 15
Okay.
Wisdom save.
I didn't hear the Toll the Dead part. I was
My bad. Yes,
8.
that's not right. That's the wrong one.
Could be 12s because it's been injured, right?
Yeah, it didn't ask me. That's much better. 15 points of force damage.
Whew.
Is it force? Necrotic.
Necrotic. As you see its head shake and rattle from the distant echoes of your spell.
I move my battle axe over and make an attack with my bonus
Alright.
action. Dang, only a 13. Probably misses.
13 hits.
Ooh, 7 force.
All right. It is still holding its form, but
Callus.
it's badly inked.
Yep, Callus at the end of their turn, like you can see them kind of. There's a little bit of blood coming out of their plate helm, and they hold their staff up and give themselves a temp HP, which you see like the swirling twilight light swirling around them, and they say, "Can one of you please kill this thing?" Only 7.
Still better than nothing.
Yep.
All right, Casperion.
I didn't click that.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Weird.
A 19 hits.
Oh, wow.
How would you like to do this? As your ethereal, angry Scotsman grabs hold of the paper drake. You might be muted, Randy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. He'll just grab it and rip it right down the spine.
All right.
Toss the 2 bits.
Yep. Just rips the form apart, and as he tosses it aside, its folded form flattens out and crumples, and then slowly floats to the floor. Dead.
So who's left here?
They're all
Nada.
dead.
They all gone?
We will end combat as you guys have defeated the paper drakes that have made this library their home for the past ages.
We didn't expect books.
13 plus.
That's
3,
why I
so
didn't become a wizard.
16.
I live out in nature. Books aren't really a thing. Anyways, everything is lit
Really
here.
bad-tempered books.
They had a spine and they put up a good fight.
Oh, you are still concentrating on your crate bonfire, correct?
As far as I know, I'm still concentrating.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit.
Nope. And I don't think you cast any other concentration spells, so.
So if I
Ow.
if I remove this bonfire, everything goes out because we have to go chop wood. Should we go
Well-
look in the other hallway? See what's at the end there?
Well, there's
Just out of
one.
curiosity, if I randomly pull a book off the shelf again and look
Wait,
at
wait.
it.
Callus goes to the south end of the room. Is this brazier here?
Oh, if it's not lit, that was just a mistake by me.
Okay. I thought that was intentional, and Callus is gonna be like, "What's interesting about that one?"
No, I don't want to spend 20 minutes of you guys trying to figure out. It was not. It was a mistake. It was
Okay. You're like,
aimed at me.
roll an investigation check,
Yeah.
and then you just get up and go get a
Mhm.
drink.
Yep. So, Casperian, you pull a book out and you flip through its pages, and it has the same geometric patterns made out of its remaining letters and words.
Perhaps we need to put a book in these circles here.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. So Callus will
Sure,
take
why not?
2 books off the shelves and then put them in each of these spots. See if that does anything.
Someone roll me an investigation or nature check.
I can do nature.
Yeah, so can I.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should do it. I'm not
I'm
that
not
good.
proficient in either, but I've got +2 in both. So swinging and missing.
Yeah, you guys aren't really sure, but
I'll put out the bonfire in the middle.
you're gonna put it out.
Yep.
All right.
Does everything go out? Don't
Yep.
delete it because I'm gonna turn it back on.
Well,
Okay.
Hal, why don't you wait a second? And then we fast forward 30 minutes later when Callus comes back in with wood and puts it in the center bonfire, so that way we can keep that one lit.
As Callus walks out of the room, I look back at Casperian and I take the book that Casperian's holding and I throw it in the brazier in the middle and I light it on fire.
Okay.
And then we'll wait 20 minutes for Callus to come back.
Yeah, screw those books.
The book burns.
Oh, takes me another 20 minutes. Sorry,
Yep.
guys. Just takes so long. It's because I got all the good wood last time. That's my bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
go on
too.
like higher branches and stuff, and
I just did too good of a job last time.
you're looking for like the perfect firewood, you know?
Callus is very particular about their firewood.
Mm-hmm.
And then comes back in and sees that everything's lit and goes, "Oh yeah, the books.
Yeah, you said when we went looking for the books, you said we can just throw the books in there. I mean,
No,
particularly
you're
the ones
right.
we killed.
You're right. The paper Drake thing really rocked my ringer, so that's on me. My bad.
Mm. Do you need to get
So you-
whacked by the boat paddle? I mean, do you need some healing?
Yeah, you know what? I could use a hit.
So I'll cast.
I mean, some healing.
1 from Cure Wounds from the staff,
All right.
and
Because you guys both have staffs of healing. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I'm just gonna hit. I'm just gonna because it's the same.
That's
I'm
what
just gonna
happens
use
when
my-
you make a party and no one talks to each other.
But that's the good. That's the like pure organic thing about it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I like it.
One of us came into the party with it. The other one got it during.
15.
Oh wow, very nice.
Nice.
How are you feeling
so
now? Do you look any better?
It is +7. So then mine would have been +7 too earlier. Yeah, I'm maxed out.
I'm a healing, a life cleric.
Oh, so you get extra. Very
I
nice.
get extra. How about you, Casparian? I saw you get bit by the book bug, kind of mauled by the tusks of the tusk's love.
What about it?
Would you like to get
Are we,
some healing?
we taking a rest here?
I was gonna
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
I was gonna hit you with my oar. I mean, I was gonna heal you with my staff.
You're not gonna whip out your pixie again, are you?
No, I'm just gonna hit you with my large boat paddle.
As Callus walks away, they say, "Yeah, you know, you really said that you promised actually that if you're gonna whip out the pixie, you tell us first."
I almost did that last battle. I thought until one of you hit one of those books really hard and tore some pages away. I thought for sure I would have to call the pixie. You get another 11 points, Callus.
Oh
How
no,
are
no,
you-
I'm good. That
Not
would have
Callus,
been for.
Casparian.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
Yeah. I feel if I had to put a number on it, I would say full health.
All right, 100%. Very good. And I'll throw the staff back in my backpack. It's a big paddle of wood just hanging over his shoulder. Looks like he's going to go row somewhere. Perhaps we head back to the other rooms and see what's over there. And I'm going to stop concentrating on my bonfire.
With the wood, though, it stays lit, as do all the other braziers.
We have solved your brazier puzzle.
So, as you guys enter this other circular chamber, you see a large circular structure with another raised circular platform within it, and straight ahead of you, a stone steps leading to another altar, and a kind of a large stone basin in the center of this stone structure.
I look at Callus. I have no idea what this is.
May I do a religion check to kind of figure out what is the purpose of this room, maybe?
Sure, give me a religion check.
Thank you. I walk next to Casparian before I do it.
Yes, Jess. Go with God, my son.
25.
That's like 4 or 5
25.
guidance ones in a row for you.
I know, it's
You
my life.
look around this structure, and you see the glitter of gems upon the altar. And you would guess this is about some kind of place for offerings and prayers, maybe, to Valinar.
Do you have an offering,
They-
perhaps? The chalice?
I'm not gonna offer anything to a betrayer god, betrayer angel, whatever she was.
The betrayer god.
Yeah, the betrayer god. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
give an
Betrayer
offering to
goddess.
them.
Then there has to be some kind of secret door around here. Certainly.
Yeah, the child came out of this building somewhere.
I want to give a once over around the room.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Guidance.
12.
12. You're looking around, and other than this large stone altar, you don't really notice anything in the room.
I'm going to take 10 minutes and cast guidance while these guys look around. Or not guidance, detect magic.
Okay. You do get an aura of enchantment coming off the gems, and evocation coming from the bubbling, well, not, I guess it would be bubbling liquid. Similar in color and viscosity to the other smaller cauldrons in the outside main chamber, but this one fills this large stone basin in the center. So you get evocation from that and enchantment from the gems.
The gems are enchanted, and the boiling blood is going to explode. I mean, it radiates enchantment on the gems and evocation on the cauldron of blood.
What happens if you take your magic hand and chuck one of those gems in there?
That's a good idea.
Well,
Asking for a friend.
let's find out. And he'll pick up one of the gems and move it forward 20 feet and drop it, or 10 feet and drop it.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Rocks fall.
Rocks fall from the ceiling, covering every square inch. I need everyone to give me a dexterity save with disadvantage, because there's nowhere in the
You
room
were
to
all-
go.
Yeah. You were all pulled directly into hell without even dying first. Roll a d20 to see how painful a death you die.
Or like a D100 to see which layer of hell you show up on.
Actually, So, yeah, you guys are all outside of its range, but the gem drops and nothing happens for a moment, and then suddenly you hear bubbling, and a fiery blast emits from the center cauldron, from the center stone basin, as yeah.
Maybe not so much.
As a large fiery blast. You feel the heat coming off of you guys as you're just at the edge of its range.
Well, I'm not sure we want to be on this side. Let's go back to the books and maybe we can look at the markings that are on the floor. Anybody changing here? Any of these guys?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Four.
And they'll give you
You know-
a perception check.
All right.
Not very good.
Would you like me to do an investigation check to verify what I just saw outside? Because as a player, I know what I just saw, but should I do it as Callus?
Sure. What did you see?
I believe that I saw that there was like a room that...
Oh, yeah, that was I noticed that late. That's not supposed to be there.
Okay. Never mind then. Because Callus was about to walk in and be like, there's definitely another room. You can tell from the outside that we need to find a way to get into.
So, shall we step into the glowing rune on the floor here?
Yeah, let's go in there. Maybe it takes us somewhere.
Your detect magic would still be going off at this point, right?
Yes.
So you would notice that the magic coming from the stone circle and the stone pit is conjuration.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice, I couldn't draw it. There are lines connecting each brazier to the magic circle.
So it's just a fancy on and off switch. Unfortunately.
I mean, is it?
Roll me an investigation check, Hal. Or Arcana.
Yeah, does anything happen when we step in the circle? Oh, nice.
You think about it for a moment, and you probably think that Callus is right.
How tall was the building? From the outside, does it look like there might be a second story?
I mean, the main chamber is pretty tall. But you figure that the inside ceilings match the outside roof that you saw.
Right. Maybe. Well, here's the thing. Callus just walks over. There has to be a path lower because the child fell in a fissure and then walked out of this temple. So
Yeah.
I don't see a hole in the ground anywhere. So there must be a stairwell somewhere we're missing.
Well, I looked around the other room and didn't really see anything. We created a fireball in the middle by dropping some gems. Maybe we drop some more gems. I'll take a handful and throw them in there.
All right. Callus, you take a step forward and then take a step back as another blast of fire.
Yeah, I see the gem move towards the thing.
As you threw a handful in, the range goes all the way.
Oh, thank goodness I took a step back. Oh, I think that still gets me if you put it in the center of that thing.
If it's a sphere, it has to occupy 50% of the
I'll say you're just
square
outside
you're
of
in.
it.
Ooh.
That's actually raw.
It gets right up to my face.
Yeah,
And
it
Callus,
gets right there.
Yeah, Callus moves behind Hal and says, "Next time, please say you're gonna do that." So, did you put in more gems or something? Because the explosion was bigger this time.
Put in a handful, a mage handful.
Oh, that would do it.
Hal and Callus, give me perception checks.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
I didn't do much better. 15.
15. So going back, looking around, you don't really notice much else in this temple other than, like I said, you've now found the room of offering, the library, the main central chamber with its altar of with the dragon head, the cauldrons of blood, and the hanging cage attached to a chain on the ceiling and then in the wall.
So based on our perception, it seems like we've found pretty much everything there is to find here on this level, at least.
Yep.
There was that statues in the lake. I'm not sure if that would be anything.
Right. Yeah.
Caspian, why don't you roll me an investigation check? As you were the last to leave.
Can I get guidance to myself?
Yes.
Sure.
I don't know what that did.
Missed the slash, I think.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
And Hal and Callus, give me in perception checks as you check the statue in the lake.
I'm all out of sorts.
Nice. 22.
Yeah. The statues appear similar to the angelic woman figure that you've seen. around, this time facing each cardinal direction. You take a while trying to look at it, trying to see if there's anything distinctive. Other than being beautifully made and withstanding the test of time, you don't really notice much else.
Yeah, I'll call them back.
Oh, it is a beautiful day for a walk. Did you find something?
Yeah, I show him the chain. It's attached to the cage, to the wall. Something about it looks odd to me.
Yeah, and as you guys all now are looking at the attachment, you notice that the stone part of the wall that the chain is attached to appears it's different than the rest of the stone than the rest of the temple. There's like a 10-foot section of the stone where the chain is attached to that appears different. It's subtle. It's you wouldn't notice it at first, but the stone does appear be different, cut differently, and aged differently.
Perhaps it was welded together. Maybe it's supposed to not be hanging. Can I move up and... Why don't you pull on the cage there and see if you can pull it down? Casparian?
Sure, I'll give it a try.
All right. You go and you start to pull down the cage. And as you pull down, the wall lifts behind it.
Ooh.
And a darkened corridor appears. And I don't have actually there, so it's not going to appear. But you guys see a darkened hallway. With your dark vision, you'd all see that it slopes down. And this hallway, the rest of this temple has been immaculately made with fine cut stones, polished stone floors and tiles, and statues. This is simple stone floors that it was just natural almost, that's just made just smooth enough that it can be a walkway. The walls also appear natural hewn stone.
Is there any dust or anything on the floor of the slope?
Give me a survival check.
As he's in that survival check, Callus is going to pat Casparian on the shoulder and say, "Well seen." And you feel yourself bolstered by this pat on your shoulder. And you get what's called Vigilant Blessing, which means the next time you roll initiative, you get to do so at advantage.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a 14. Not sure if that...
Yeah, there you would see as this is more dusty area, you would see small footprints.
There's
leading
footprints. Small footprints heading back towards us. I guess we need to go down there.
Let's go.
And
All right.
I walk through.
Okay. Oops. Don't want to do that. So I don't have to change your guys' vision setting.
Yeah, I found it easy just to copy and paste whatever tokens you've from the scene that you're in. Helps
Yep.
with changes.
And the music changes. There's got to be a boss nearby.
One can only hope. Callus
Or
takes...
a rave is
oh,
going on. Yeah.
That's true, too.
Hey, if we're lucky at all, it'll be a blood rave. All right, let's move forward. Callus is going to take point.
All right, and you enter the pitch black corridor. The passageway widens, and you see a large metal door with a relief finely etched into it of 4 large angelic figures with their backs towards you, wings spread out full, and their hands outstretched You see the backs of their hands outstretched as they're pointing into the door. And there is scrolling etched into the top around the door as well. And I believe
Say anything?
Casperion and Callus, you understand Celestial?
Yes.
Yes.
It says, "The righteous stand ever guard, so that the blessed may attempt to vanquish those who have fallen."
Good stuff.
Shall we go in?
Yes.
Go big or go home.
Do you want me to open the door or attempt to with my telekinetic powers?
Oh, that's a good idea. And Callus steps behind Hal, as has become the custom.
All right, you go and try to unlock the door. It is locked. It does
It
not
is
budge,
locked.
I should say.
Lovely.
Is there a cage
Maybe we
hanging in
need
there?
to do what the figures are doing.
Do they have their arms outstretched, you said?
Yeah, all of you give me investigation checks because we're running low on time.
Oh, what are you talking about, man? We have until like 2 a.m., right? You said investigation?
Yeah.
And everybody suddenly gets dumb.
I don't think
Casperian,
it's sudden.
you think back on the wording. The righteous stand ever guard, so that the blessed may attempt to vanquish those who have fallen. And your mind gets stuck on the word blessed, and you think about what this temple represents. The wording on this this doorway is celestial, and this appears to be kind of different make from the rest of the temple, including the doorway.
Put a sacred flame on it.
Or blessed, maybe. This seems like actually a locked door to stop something from getting out. This might be the original structure, if what you said is correct, Casperian.
The boy got out.
Above might be, a heretical temple built on top of a prison.
Well, the boy got out. And I point to his little feet in the dust. He came out through here.
Maybe it just stops it from coming out, or people from coming in to get it out. But as a child, is possessed at that point. But the phrase "bless" is highlighted in the script.
Yeah, I'll try to sacred flame the mural, the fresco, the
Okay, and as the
intricate
divine
artwork.
flame hits the doorway, it is absorbed, and you see the figures glow for a moment, but not very brightly. And
Can the rest of you
Let's-
do sacred flame?
Yeah. No, let's do it all.
No, I don't know Sacred Flame.
I do. So I cast it.
all right, once again, you guys cast, and the energy is absorbed into the doorway, and it glows slightly, but not very brightly, and
So-
does not budge.
So it didn't increase in brightness. It just did the same thing.
Can I cast a guiding bolt first level on it?
Sure. Go ahead and cast. All right. You don't need to. It's a door. It's not hard to hit, so don't worry about that. You see the guiding bolt hit the door, and you were expecting the blast, but it just gets sucked into the door. And this time, the four angelic figures glow brighter, and the glow remains, but they're not. Their entire bodies are not glowing yet.
Interesting.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, I'll throw a guiding bolt in too.
Okay.
All right, as Casperion casts again. This time, the figures are fully alight now with divine energy, and the door dissipates away.
You had the right of it, Hal.
And as the door dissipates, beyond you is a large cavern, large cavern floor dotted with stalagmites and large open pits leading into darkness below. I would say the top of the cavern reaches up past your dark vision range. And ahead of you, you see 4 large stalagmites centered at 4 points in the room. White crystals appear to be growing from them. As infused into the stone, you see 4 large skeletons, much larger than your own forms. And you see the remnants of skeletal wings. And below each, you see faintly glowing magic circles of pure white. From them, large chains are affixed to the top of each, and they all are pulled up into the ceiling.
The inscription said something about the 4 blessed guard. So perhaps we have to get them removed from where they are to bring forth whatever it might be.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Callus is going to burn another Steps of Night. And
Actually, I'm sorry. I forgot something. That you guys have crazy stupid dark vision.
300 feet.
So give me a moment.
Yeah, it says that on the character sheet. Crazy, stupid, dark vision.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, on D&D, to be honest, it's 300 feet, but in Foundry, it just says crazy stupid.
So just give me a moment. So yeah, as you guys walk forward, about 60 feet, I would say, no, about, 60 feet above you at the top of this cavern floor along the stalagmites, you see a point where the chains come together, and there, hovering, you see a large humanoid form, which chain attached to each of its wrists and legs, large black wings flapping on its back, and it looks down on all of you and says, "So, the mortal servants have come to die for their false masters. Tell me, why is it you do what you do? Why do you waste your puny mortal lives for those you serve?"
To keep the chaos at bay, of course. To keep those like you not only imprisoned in places like this, but to cleanse these prisons in the name of the saints of the Hexed.
The saints, the Hexad, chaos. I was once like you. Well, maybe a bit more, but a servant nonetheless. You too, when you face the lies of your masters, you will know the truth then. And maybe you will understand my pain, my suffering through the ages. And you too will want to end the chaos and lies of this false world.
How much space does the creature have in its cage?
What do you mean?
Like it's in a cage that's suspended above the ground, right?
No. It's not in a cage. It is chained.
Right. Can it move around at all, or is it stuck? Are the chains tight?
They're not. Well, he starts to fly down now,
Oh.
and he gets to about 30 feet. And the chains, you see the chains kind of expand from where they are. Do you come to just merely gawk at the sight of my imprisonment? What is it you wish?
For the moment, I'm definitely talking.
Then stand there and
I
wait.
don't get it. He's chained up. He ain't going anywhere.
Well, apparently the boy is gonna come and release him. So I imagine the boy knows how to get through everything that we just did. Well, I bet the boy could destroy these skeletons, maybe, or dislodge the chains.
Does it look like he's bound by the chains, or does it look like the chains are like part of him?
It looks like he is bound by the chains.
Yeah, but Callus is looking at these like angelic figures in their like radiant angel forms and recognizes the fact that these angels gave their lives to like bind this creature here for eternity, it seems like.
And he notices you looking, he goes, "Yes, my brethren, my sisters, we once served together, but they would not listen. They would not see the truth. They were blinded by our masters, by your gods."
I think it's pronounced sisterin, brotherin, and sisterin.
Listen, I've been in this cave for countless millennia. All right, give me a break.
Do you want us to bring you some of the literature from the library? It might make the millennia easier to deal with.
I was halfway through Tusk Love, if you could find that.
Oh. Did you find Test Love, Kasparian?
I think we threw it in.
If so, it was
fire.
some weird translation I didn't get. Yeah.
Oh, and then how you threw it in the fire. Damn, sorry. We don't have that one anymore.
I attempted to show you people, you mortals, the truth, the lie that you've been fed from time immemorial. And for this, I was imprisoned to suffer solitude for all eternity.
While he's talking, Callus is just doing Harness Divine Power 2 times while he's doing this little speech. And he's getting back a level 1 and a level 2 spell slot.
All right. Yep. I mean, the big bat's got a monologue and gotta let the good guys prepare. So.
Yep. So he's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna give myself level 3 spell back, level 2 spell back.
So, if this is all you wished, if you wished to speak with me and know the truth, then be gone.
Yeah.
For the time
Actually,
of my
I see him
release.
doing that. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea.
The time of my release is near.
Mm.
These chains cannot hold me forever.
Callus looks over at Hal and then taps Kasparian on the shoulder and say, should we just get started then?
Indeed.
All right.
So Callus, without saying anything to the big bad, is just going to push out the Twilight Sanctuary. And it's just a bonus action before combat, if you will let me.
I will say let's roll initiative already.
Okay. There is no active combat.
Give me a sec.
Oh, is that a natural 20? I'm glad I could give you advantage so you can roll a 19 and a 20. Ridiculous. Oh, I got a 19 too. I think you got to do it again, but yeah, he definitely got a natural 20.
Ooh, so did I.
Oh, that's messed up. I think you got to do it again, Randy. Oh, there it goes.
All right.
You can right-click his name and add the initiative in there. 22.12.
All right.
Right click in the.
Oh, I think
Richard has to do
needs to do it as the DM.
Yeah. Yeah, I right click and nothing happens.
So I'll remember that you're at 22. All right.
You can't right-click it and update initiative?
Update combat. There we go.
Yep.
What is it? 22?
22.12, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to fly. Oh, I can't do that with this. I forgot I can pause the game, so. You see, as he flies right up to where the door was, you see the chains actually go taut now. But he is able to reach Casperion. And suddenly, apparating in his hand, you see a black, fiery great sword. 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 11 slashing and 20 fire.
Oh shit!
Hang on a second. Let me look at something. With my reaction, I will use dampen elements and give myself resistance to fire.
Okay.
Oh shoot!
So what was the fire again?
20.
Okay, so 10.
Clutch move.
And
Now he only
then
took like half my health.
you will fly back. So that's 50, 55. And that's going to be his turn. Oh, I didn't begin combat. There we go. Casperion, you're up.
I will guiding bolt him at 3rd level.
All right. 24 hits. For 18. Yep, that affects him. So you see he is now glowing with radiant energy.
Not gonna lie, if you told me that radiant damage wasn't gonna affect him, we were gonna have a tough time here tonight.
In fact, it heals him.
Oh. All right, bonus action. Callus is gonna take a step forward, release the Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
There it is.
All right.
And then with his action. Oh no, wait, isn't that? That's an action. That is his action. So with his bonus action, he will cast Spiritual Weapon
All right.
at a 3rd level.
Where would you like it?
Now with a natural 1, he's not gonna hit anything. What's the range on that? Looks like
60.
60 feet. I'm gonna put it right next to him. Yep, just like that. And
Alright.
yeah, that's my turn.
You moving?
Yeah, where's Casperion? Way over there. Okay. There. And I get 7 temp HP.
All right.
Oh, that's I already had 7 temp HP. Funny. All right, that's my turn.
Oh, my bad. Before your turn actually happens, as Casperian, as you finish over there, layer action goes off. So you see suddenly the runes grow, flicker dark, and he says, "Do you think I've been here for countless millennia and not been able to exert some control over this power?" And chains suddenly erupt in a 20-foot, 10-foot radius. Let me see. Hold on. No, yeah, sorry, I was right. 20 foot, centered around each
Oh,
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Casparian. Then, as the chains wrap around, these black chains burst forth suddenly from the ground and wrap around you. You are restrained. All right, then Callus goes.
wait, he's lit up, right? Guiding bolt.
Yes, he.
Yeah,
Then that would
you
have been
get
at
advantage.
advantage.
It's true. So roll again.
Please be better. Thank you. That's way better.
Ooh. Yeah,
Uh,
I would say.
I roll. That's an extra. Yep, that's right. Plus your spellcasting modifier, 2d8 plus 4. So yes, yeah, that's right. So 12 points of force damage.
All right. Oh, 12?
Yes.
Not 26?
26 was the 2 hit. Well, it was
Oh, okay.
26 to hit, and then it did 12 force damage.
Okay, I was about to say, that's a crazy roll for spiritual weapon.
Yep.
82.
Oh, I see. 2
Okay.
damage from the first attack. Got it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action
Sounds about right.
to move towards you.
Nice.
Hal, you're up.
So the chains only lit up momentarily?
Yeah, they're now back to white. The magic circles and the crystals are back to white.
Gotcha.
Just for a moment where they flash.
Okay. Okay, little buddy. It's time. And I'll pop out my pixie.
Okay.
All right, do your thing. And the pixie will cast Polymorph Self.
All right. What is he polymorphing into?
Pixosaurus Rex.
Where would you like? I'll let you. You should be able to. Let me know if you. Yep. Sorry, he wouldn't be 30 feet up anymore. He'd probably be like 10 feet up. All right. Anything else? You might be muted, Rick.
Action. Pixie action, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All right. At the end of your turn, it's going to use 2 legendary actions. As you see it reach out and try to grab hold of Casparion.
Sorry.
Or not Casparion, Callus. I believe a 19 does not hit him.
It does not.
Yep. So he tries to reach out and grab hold of Callus's neck, but does not hit them. All right. Top of the round now. All right. Yeah, seeing. Oh wait, hold on. All right. Okay. Suddenly, you see its form suddenly grow a little bit, or you're not sure if his form actually grows, but he feels like it grows in your mind, and a dark aura emanates from him, and he appears to tower over all of you, even your Pixosaurus Rex, and he just lets out a tremendous celestial roar, and you all behold his fallen glory. So you all take 19 radiant damage. Oh, 9. So I need everyone to make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Who summoned the T-Rex?
Me?
I did. No, just kidding.
I come back to the map and things are very different. Do I need to do a strength save?
Yes. Including the T-Rex. Hal.
Okay.
Oh shit. An 8.
Okay. So, everyone who saved, you take half damage.
Half
And-
of 19?
No, I rolled it'd be 25. And
So I'm confused. We take a certain
No,
amount
no,
of fixed damage and then
no. Don't put back the 19. I was reading it, but I'm rolling it, not taking the fixed amount. So you take half of 25 and are not knocked prone. Callus,
so
you take
12.
25 points of radiant damage and are knocked prone. And it regains its legendary actions. But it's going to... He's going to...
Can it go through me?
He's flying. So he has a fly speed of... He's actually going to fly up. Yeah, he's going to fly up
Does the T-Rex get a
40
reaction?
feet. Yeah, the T-Rex would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm going to try to bite him.
After that bite, can we have like a short 5-minute bathroom break?
21 to hit.
21 hit.
Shit.
That's 38 piercing. And I need a DC 17. Nope, it's not. He's grappled.
He's grappled.
So
All
he
right.
can't fly over there. Escape
So I
is
would say he
DC
wouldn't
17.
get- So I would say he's 20 feet up. I would say, yeah, 20 feet because he doesn't able to get past the head of 38 points. Whew. Okay.
That's a fantastic attack of opportunity.
So the target is grappled and it's restrained until it gets free.
Okay. I'll just remember that. All right. All right.
All right. Kasparian gets 8, Hal gets 8, and the T-Rex gets 11
Oh, because they all ended their turn.
in my aura, so they would have gotten temp HP.
Wait,
Is it
wait.
okay?
We didn't get hit
If we-
until after. I didn't get hit. The dinosaur and the guy didn't get hit until after we were full. Until he did his
Yeah.
last legendary.
Right, but it would have been on the end of your turn, so you would have had the temp
Temp.
HP when you took damage. I know.
Got it. You said temp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did you
So
say?
it's not healing. It's
Yep.
8 for you guys, and then 11 for the T-Rex. So that would have taken some of the damage you took from whatever the
Yep.
bad guy did when you did the strength save.
So it was
So
12.
it would have taken
it's
some of that damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
I forgot
and
some of its abilities. Okay.
I need a quick
Yeah,
bathroom
okay.
break. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes here.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. From
Yep.
your pixel source, Rex's bite didn't do as much damage as you normally see it do.
Not until this. Oh, go ahead. Yep, got it. Got it.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, everybody.
Okay. So I was saying that you guys would have noticed that the radiant damage and the piercing damage didn't seem to do quite as much as you thought.
Oh, this motherfucker's resistant to radiant damage. Good. Good for him.
All right, everyone back?
I'm back.
I'm here.
I'm back.
Okay. Casperion, it is your turn. You are still currently restrained by the unholy chains.
I'm going to use my action and drink my potion of greater healing.
Okay.
So I just take the 20. And then bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay. Another feature I forgot about him. So he sees you casting this divine spell, and he's going to use his reaction. He's going to, I don't think so, and just crush his hand. And let me roll.
So what you're telling me is this guy is a son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
We can just run away, right?
What level are you casting it at?
Second level. I mean, there's no point, not a lot of point in upcasting spiritual weapon, I don't think.
Yeah. So unfortunately, the spell fails.
You mother.
But that is his reaction.
Randy loves when his spells get countered. Loves
Yes.
it.
He's going to use at the end of your turn. Well, is that the end of your turn?
Well, apparently so.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to use 2 legendary actions, and attempt to cast his vampiric touch on the Pixanosaurus Rex.
You get 9 temp HP, Casparian.
Yeah, it has disadvantage because it's restrained.
Yeah. So that's, what is it? I'm not sure how
Shift?
to roll that, but shift. All right.
I believe shift.
So 22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 hits.
22 with disadvantage? Damn,
yeah.
good for him.
It would have been a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
So it's not the plus 11, it's just 12, I believe.
Well, we can't see your rolls.
I know.
So
I just noticed that. Let me reveal to everybody.
ooh, nice.
So it's just
So
the 12.
necrotic?
Yeah, 12 necrotic. And you see his form regain some of his vigor.
Gotcha.
Alright, that was the end of Casparian's turn. At initiative 20, the layer action goes off. You are no longer restrained, Casparian, as the chains dissipate. However, I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me. As chains, as once again
Man, I love the 2 dice hit each other, Hal's and mine, and
that
mine
your
turned into
arrow?
a natural 1.
bad. Don't you hate when that happens? All
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
Unfortunately, you guys all fail. Yep. Okay. You all take 4 necrotic damage. As I rolled terribly. As these black unholy chains lash out at all of you. And the pixie needs to make some con saves, correct? Polymorph?
Oh, okay, concentration for polymorph. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. First one, no problem. Second one, no problem. All right. Callus, it is your turn.
With an action, I'm gonna drink that greater healing potion, so that's 20.
Yep.
He's 20 feet up.
Yeah, currently 20 feet up in the mouth of the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Very nice. I'm gonna get up
Mm-hmm.
and 15 feet left. I did the flying, so I'm gonna go 10 feet up.
Yep.
Actually, 5 feet. In case this fool knocks me prone again.
Speaking of which, someone roll me a d6 for next round because I forgot to do it.
And then my spiritual weapon's going to come over
All right.
and attack this fool at advantage.
Yep.
Ah, beautiful. That's a 20. Let me roll one more d20 just to...
Fish for the crit. Yep.
Nerp. All right, so it's 13 points of force damage.
13 points. Nice.
And oh, that's my turn.
All right. Hal, your go.
I'm going to move back away from the maniacal chains, and I'm going to cast, as my action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. He's already used his reaction, so you can do that.
Actually, I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. I remember Piercing or Radiant didn't do it, or didn't do as much, but I'm doing it.
All right.
So that's DC 15, Dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
All right.
All right, Sacred Flame doesn't do anything. Bonus action, you're injured, barely injured.
Yeah, we're actually all pretty good on HP because of those potions.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to do Balm of the Summer Court as a bonus action by spending dice from the pool, which is equal to the number of hit dice you have. You can restore HP to one creature you can see within 120 feet.
Ooh,
Okay.
damn.
So I'm going to do a d6 on Callus, I guess.
All right.
And you get
Nice.
Oh,
5.
5. Very nice. Max me out.
And if you have, and if you don't have any other temp HP, you get 1 temp HP.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I already have it. Did we still have aid from the earlier combat?
Last 8
Yeah,
hours.
8 or 8 hours.
Oh shit! Then my HP has been wrong.
So that is my turn. I'm gonna the Tyrannosaurus Rex
Okay.
will bite this guy again.
All right.
A 13. Jesus.
Oh no!
This is yeah.
Wow, a 1 and a 3.
As he tries to bite down on him, he actually holds out. He puts his hands up and is actually holding the Tyrannosaurus's jaw from closing shut.
Nice.
And that's everything.
All right. Someone roll me a d6, please.
No one wants to do it.
Anybody? All right, I'll do it.
Nobody know.
All right, he's going to use his action to attempt to escape.
I think a 1 on a D6 means that he doesn't get it for the rest of the combat. That sucks.
This is how it goes? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the rule.
I think it means he just dies. Yeah.
Oh wow, that sucks.
DC is
All right.
17.
All right. Oh. That sucks.
No.
Depends on your perspective.
That is going to be his turn. He does get his legendary actions back and his reaction. Casperion, you're up.
Well, I just realized D&D Beyond does not correctly implement the Fey Touched feat. I can cast Misty Step using a spell slot too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You're also not grappled anymore. I know he's still got that symbol on him, but
Oh yeah, you're not grappled
it
anymore.
changed.
Once they
Well, I'm not grappled anymore. I don't necessarily need it then.
No.
The angel, is he up in the air or something?
Yeah, he's like 20 feet up in the Pixanosaurus Rex's mouth right now.
Beans.
But any attacks against him are at an advantage if you can get them off, because he's disrupting stuff with his reaction.
And he also has disadvantage
I'll
on
go
dex saves.
for. I will go for spiritual weapon again.
All right. Yeah, he doesn't want that weapon out.
Ooh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, once again, as you go to cast a spell on the Great Scotsman that begins to form, he goes, "I told you, that's not going to happen, mortal," and crushes his hand, and you feel the divine energy gathering around you falter and sputter out.
Fine. Toll the dead. Is he hurt at all?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Toll the dead.
Yeah, he took like 38 points of damage, or 19 points of damage. Yep.
Yeah. Natural 1.
Beautiful.
14? Okay. He does not appear to have... It does the full amount of damage you would expect. At the end of your turn...
Can I move around these rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, get away from those damn things.
At the end of your turn, he is going to use 2 legendary actions, because he can't move, so there's no point in not using anything else. To cast Vampiric Touch again, at disadvantage. $19 to hit.
The AC's 13 on the Pixosaurus Rex.
Okay, so 13 necrotic. And you see his yeah. And I need a con save as you see some of his vitality return.
Con save.
Good. I guess I can make a great sword attack too. I forgot about that. Alright.
Oh, shucks, he left that up. Oh, it's on the ground when he got eaten
Yeah.
by the T-Rex. Shucks.
Yeah, it's okay. Next turn, maybe. Alright. Callus, you are up.
All right, Callus. Is gonna try something a little saucy here, because he's rolling real well, but this might make a difference. Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry.
What's
Let
up?
me see. I guess I don't need to read it. Let me just... No, keep going. I'm just gonna...
Oh wait, did you do any lair actions?
It's okay, you're all out of range anyway. But yeah, you see
Except
the
for-
chains
except
whip
for the
out again.
T-Rex?
Oh, the T-Rex. I need
Is
the
that a
T-Rex to make a dex
dex save?
save for me.
Sorry guys, and I are on the same team. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. What is that? 5?
5, yeah.
The T-Rex is restrained.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a chain of restrained over here.
Yep. All right, now Callus.
Okay. I was gonna do Beacon of Hope, but Casperian is way too far away now. So, let's do. We have advantage anyway, right?
Yeah, because he is restrained.
Because he's restrained. Okay. All right. First, let's use spiritual weapon because I'm gonna do that anyway.
All right, go for it. 18 hits.
Not a natural 20. 12 points of force damage.
Okay. As your great axe swipes into him, you hear him snarl, and he starts bleeding, glowing white.
He needs to make a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay. 14.
Beautiful. Callus looks up with impassionate twilight eyes, and they say, "Drop your weapon before the might of the true gods." And you
All
said
right.
he's holding a greatsword.
I did. So you see it drop to the ground.
20 feet below.
Yep.
And I get 10 temp HP. That is my turn. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't have the greatsword right now, so it's not going to use a legendary action. Hal, you're up.
I'd like to cast Firebolt on him.
Okay, go for it.
13.
13
Oh.
hits is.
All right. And for my bonus action, I will give myself a hit die of healing
Okay.
with Bloom of the Summer or whatever it's called, Balm of the Summer Court.
Okay.
And that's a D6. 1 healing.
Every little bit helps.
And then that's my turn. Bonus action. I'm not going to move. So the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to bite this guy, but Tyrannosaurus Rex is also restrained, so it's
So it's just a straight roll.
regular roll.
Regular
Regular
roll.
roll.
Regular roll.
Bro, come on.
13. Unfortunately, he's still holding tight, and like, it's kind of crazy seeing this fallen angelic form and this massive T-Rex like fighting each other in a battle of strength.
You haven't rolled above a 10 in a while, man.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, Hal. You do get 12 temp HP, though.
Nice. At the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. Someone roll me a d6.
Everybody's
No
afraid.
one? Ooh. All right. Bonus action. You see the sword dissipate into black smoke and reappear in his hand. As I did say, it materialized in his hand at the beginning of combat.
I was not here.
Oh. Yeah.
My bad. I was not at the table.
And he's going to make a greatsword attack at the T-Rex.
Okay. Regular roll.
Regular roll. Oh my god.
Still hits.
I mean,
Yep.
it's got a 13.
13, that's true.
Yep.
So 16 slashing and 13 fire.
Okay.
So for 29
Con save.
damage. Con save, yeah.
Oops. It's 113.
Oh, wait. Does it still have temp HP? Because if it doesn't, it does. Because of me. So it has 11 temp HP. So take 11 off of that total damage.
But still do a con save.
Yeah.
Yep. Still needs a con save.
So plus 11, you said, or minus 29. All right. Very cool. Con saving.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Alright. Alright.
Damn, son.
That's cool. That's gonna be the end of his turn. Casperion.
I'm gonna try something. Can I attempt to hide?
You can. You are behind a stalagmite, I'm assuming?
Sure.
I didn't. I didn't put the terrain walls on there. My bad. Yeah.
So I need to make a stealth check, or
Yeah. Give me a stealth check, please. All right. You feel yourself pretty hidden.
now bonus action. I will attempt to cast spiritual weapon.
Oh shit! That's amazing.
Okay. Go for it.
Man, and I would have done grovel or halt if I knew that he would just get his weapon right back. Because then he would have lost his
It's
turn.
okay. Now you know.
Yep.
Let me get your spiritual weapon out. My bad. As once again, I'm sorry, I do not have a token of an ethereal Scotsman. You'll have to do with the other great axe here.
Ooh, nice.
28 definitely hits for 9 force damage.
Force damage.
Nice. All right.
That was at advantage though. If you want to roll to see if you get the natural 20.
Ah.
Oh nope, a natural
Nope.
one instead.
All right. At the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to use one legendary action to make a greatsword attack on the Tyrannosaurus Rex for 15,
Still hits.
for 11 slashing and 23 fire.
That's 34, you said?
Yep. So con save for me.
Okay. Let me roll that first before I try to do all the maths.
Right, yeah, you may not even need to do it.
Fails.
Yeah, it needed to be a 12. Damn.
No. Needed to be a 17.
Oh yeah, 34. Cool. My brain stops doing math after a certain point in the evening.
So I don't have a pixie, but
Just take that T-Rex token and miniaturize it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
change it to tiny.
Does your T-Rex will the T-Rex have vision?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think it would have dark vision.
Yeah, so it should have been disadvantaged. Oh well.
I mean, it only hit one time when he flew away.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Your pixie is still restrained, however, as the unholy chains tighten around its new form. But that actually goes away anyway, as I need to make a dexterity save for your pixie.
Dex save for the pixie.
Does our angel boy, does he have hover?
He has a fly speed.
That doesn't mean he has hover.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't have hover, he might. Does he just fall when he's let go? Because a flying creature, if they don't have hover, when they're
Yeah,
not prone, they fall.
He wasn't prone.
Right.
He was just 23. Okay, so you take half damage. I should just roll.
Pixie has 1 hit point.
Okay, so you take half of 13.
So it's dead.
Pixie gone.
All right. I will say he does fall 20 feet. So what is that for fall damage? 2d6 per 10 feet, or d6?
That's D6 per 10.
All right.
That's why I'm at 5 feet.
Does take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as he does fall to the floor. All right, Callus. Now it is now your turn.
Okay. Spiritual weapon's gonna move down within range and take an attack at advantage because he is prone.
Okay. You can roll for the crit.
Yep, trying. And nope. All right, that
15
is
force damage.
15 force.
All right. 15. All right. So 39 minus 15. Okay. Oh. Anything else?
DC 15 wisdom save again.
He is going to use his reaction.
Nice. What is the DC that he's rolling against?
10 plus your spell level.
Oh yeah, then he's got it.
All right. He is then going to use one legendary action to use his to move pretty much. So he uses half of his movement, which is he has a movement of 30 and a fly speed of 60. So he's gonna use half of the 30 to get up and then fly over towards you.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn? Right?
Yeah.
So Callus, you're up. You rolled for your temp HP?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Thank you.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. My last wild shape ability, I will pop out a pixie.
All right.
I'll put it over here.
Is it going to be the T-Rex again?
Well, he's going to actually turn me into a T-Rex.
Oh shit.
Ooh. We'll have you be your pixie then, and then
Yep.
the T-Rex be you.
I'm loving that.
Yep.
Is there anything I can do as a bonus action first? It's a rave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give myself another boost of Balm of the Summer Court. 4.
You are a T-Rex right now, right?
He was
You're-
doing that before he changed.
Oh, okay, before you change. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, what can I do with a bonus action before I change?
Okay.
Sorry, I went backwards.
No worries.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
For his third and final legendary action, he's going to make a
Right.
greatsword attack at you, Callus.
The T-Rex gets 7,
7,
10
10.
HP.
Okay.
and the Pixie gets 9.
All right.
And now he may smack me with a sword.
Really?
A miss.
I saw it roll off a 17 or something.
I know.
Yeah.
Man, the
Yeah.
dice is so good in Foundry, man. So good. That's a miss.
Okay. It is now his turn. That's the end of your turn, Halloran?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't hit enter.
No worries. All right, one of you three roll me a d6, goddammit.
I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be my own death.
Oh,
Ooh, I think he dies now. That's the rule,
yeah.
right?
He is going to just make another greatsword attack.
Let's do it. Ah, man, that's a miss.
All right.
You see Callus just shield up, staff glowing, just taking the hits to their shield.
All right. That is the end of his turn. Casperion.
Second. Okay, I will move and dash.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I will use my Fey gift to give the help action to Callus.
Ooh.
and I choose
Okay.
fight. So until the end of my next turn, the first time either I or Callus hits a creature with an attack, that creature has disadvantage on the next attack it makes within 1 minute.
Okay.
Nice.
So after it hits, right? All right. At the
Yeah, one of us has to hit him first. Yeah.
Okay.
at the end of your
Well,
turn.
or basically Callus has to, because I don't get a chance to try to hit him before the beginning of my next turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action, 2 of them, to cast vampiric touch on you.
11. That's a miss. 11 points of temp HP to Casparian as he ends his
Yeah.
turn in my aura.
He was trying to attack Casparian.
Oh,
So,
nice.
layer action, you are all out of range, so you see the chains fly up again.
The Scottish man is like, what are these chains? Why are they attacking me?
Yeah. Callus, you're up.
Callus moves their spiritual weapon and
Okay.
makes an attack.
All right. You have advantage, I believe.
Because of the help action.
Yep.
I'm glad I do. Please be good. Better. 18 hit,
18 hits,
12 force damage.
12 force damage.
And
Okay.
now the next attack he makes within a minute is at disadvantage, right, Randy?
Yep.
That's correct.
That's wicked. That's super cool.
Action.
Action. You know what? I'm gonna do this just so that way he loses his reaction because he's gonna try and stop it. Yeah. Yeah, why not? He needs to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh, he's not going to stop it because he can. It's a save or suck. Yep, he's good.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action to turn towards Casparion and make an attack. 16. Jesus.
It's a disadvantage anyway, but I think that would hit, right? Or miss anyway.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Yep. All right.
Can I take a free action just to say something?
Sure.
So as this creature turns towards Casparian, Callus says from behind this creature, "Your betrayer god failed then and is failing you now."
You will be the ones who betrayed the truth. You will suffer the truth like I did. Okay, Hal, you're up.
All right. A bite attack at this guy. I have disadvantage.
You have disadvantage?
Yeah, he doesn't have dark vision as a T-Rex.
Oh, that's right.
But that's still 21.
Jesus. How do you want to do this?
Yes, let's
Fuck
go.
Even halved.
So it'll be sniffing around in the air, and you hear Hal the Pixie go, "It's over there to your left." And he swipes up with his mouth, crunches down, and keeps biting on the thing. Crunches, 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 as Hal's form reverts to himself, and then Hal's just chewing on his forearm.
All right.
Like, spits it out. Gross.
As you see the glowing white blood pouring out from his angelic form, him falling to his knees. Fools. I welcome the end to my suffering. Yours, however, shall be eternal for your eternal ignorance. And you see suddenly the wounds start to glow and his body bursts forth. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw.
All my saving throws have been so terrible.
As you all take 21 points of radiant damage and are knocked prone by the blast of his dissipating celestial body.
So how would T-Rex would have gotten 10 HP that would replace if you had less, and then 12 to the Pixie if they had less. But we take how much? You said 21?
21. As combat is ended, you have defeated Kazriel, the chained and fallen angel.
Who was a very poor loser.
As you take in your wounds, and although most of you are pretty well healed up with this, you take stock of the battle you have fought in against this once great celestial being, a servant like yourselves, confident that you have resolved the matter that you were sent to. You return to Copperleaf Village to check on young Braidwin. You find his parents, Murphin and Ellen, grateful for your return, and the boy seemingly back to his old self. They tell you that they tried to hold him in his room, but shortly after you left, he apparently just walked through the walls, and they didn't know where he went. But it was reported later in town that he had gathered 3 other children and was leading them here towards the broken temple. When suddenly he returned to himself, not knowing what had gone on, falling in the darkness, as him and young Nicole Boone, the Thatcher's daughter, had been playing hide and seek in the hillside, in the forbidden hillside, as most of the children do, to the shock of their parents. But he returned to his senses, and the children returned back to their homes. And you all have completed your missions that the Cardinal had sent you on, and returned back to the Kingdom of Raya, awaiting your next mission to fight the enemies of the Holy Hexad.
Nice.
So, thank you all for coming on this one-shot Saints and Sinners. It was I know it ran a little bit long for a weekday, but I hope you all had fun, and I hope you all enjoyed listening and watching. So, have a good night. Stay safe out there.